Live. Hello, guys. Welcome to episode one of the Untitled podcast. Because I can't be bothered making a name for this yet. And hi, I'm Korean. Otherwise, my name. Well, I'm Omar. Currently known as Korean to a bunch, well, to the internet at least, and this is my podcast. This is, of course, mostly a for fun hobby thing that I'm doing right now, so that I can just record down some thoughts. In future episodes, I will be bringing in guests. And this podcast will mostly be talking about me and my experiences and my views on certain things in this world. And so let's begin. So first of all, I'll again, second introduction, I guess, to myself specifically. My name's Korean, and I'm mostly I'm a Japanese student, and I exist on the internet, and I play video games and watch anime, and pretty much it. I'm currently, as of this recording, I'm 19. I will be turning 20 in May, and I've got a full life ahead. First of all, let's talk about, I guess, what I game. I play Osu, and that's it, really. I play other smaller indie games, but no other game has really captivated me as much as Osu has, and it's gotten that tight hold on myself for the past it's approaching 5.5 years now, and it will be 6 years in August. I'm currently recording at a very late time, but so if I'm talking like this right now, and why my voice might be different in later episodes, that's why I'm recording very late. But let me. I guess Let's talk about Osu for a second here, I guess. And I like Osu. I really, really like Osu. But how can I play Osu for such a long time and still not feel burned out? The answer is, I do get burned out, but maybe not in the traditional sense where the game sort of completely loses all. I don't have fun anymore. I've never necessarily had that. I've always had fun. And the way I keep this mentality or keep this funness is by thinking differently from when I play the game. A big part of Osu or a big part of the fun that is with Osu is that you improve, and Osu is very easy to see how you improve. But once you sort of feel that you're not improving anymore, it starts to become very not fun, as you can guess. For me, a big part of the whole improvement shtick is that I'm gradually improving, incrementally improving. By each and every session, I incrementally improve, so that I grind away at this game, basically. And what a lot of other players think is that they think that they should set scores, they should set cool plays and all that, and think that that's their way of improvement, when in reality improvement is much more you sitting down, you you sitting down, grinding away at scores, grinding away at patterns, and slightly getting a slightly improving. It's if it's and lots of players will either they'll go big or go home. Is basically what I'm trying to say here. Was it me? I see the slight act difference. I see that I'm improving slightly. From a 90% score to a 93% score. That's improvement. From a 26 miss to a 15 miss on a map, that's improvement right there. On each and every map that I see, I'll try my best to do it like that, incrementally improve. And that's what a lot of players don't get, is that they need to not focus on the entirety of the game. They need to focus on those small changes, those small incremental changes. And that's really the trick to improving at anything, honestly. And that's just doing it incrementally, slowly. You can't go ahead and expect yourself to do well each and every time. That's just unrealistic. It's not human. It's just not how it works. So that's that when it comes to Osu. That's how I play and how I feel. And in future episodes we will have mostly my friends, and my friends being Osu people. It'll be mostly Osu talk, so expect a lot of talks about Osu and about mentality surrounding Osu, and honestly just other mental stuff that goes around when you play video games, and even just when you focus and everything like that. Now on to our second thing that I wanted to talk about, and that's recently I've been feeling down, or I've been up and down. It's currently slightly above neutral when it comes to my my mental state. I'm not really depressed, nor am I really ecstatic about my current life. I sort of just am, which is maybe something a lot of you guys maybe relate to, that you just exist, you just are, you just are there. And that's sort of how I've been feeling lately. I'm just here, I'm just here, I'm doing this and that, and I feel like everything I'm doing in my life is something that I do it's something that I do to distract myself from the fact that I am literally just existing. Even going to school and learning, it is all just to distract myself from the fact that I am currently existing, and I am currently nothing. But at the same time, I am something. At the same time, I hold value towards other people, hold value of me, whether that being positive or negative. And hopefully, I believe it's a mostly positive thing that people feel about me. And and that's mostly what I live for, to make people have a positive impression of me, even though that may not seem like what I'm trying to do. When I do talk with people, I talk with excitement. I like talking to people. I like interacting with people. I like people. That's who I am. And that's just how it is. And so I hold this naivety that each and every person that I interact with will, like me back. And, that's simply not the case, because, if everyone likes you, then, do you have no negative traits about yourself? Is there nothing you can't improve upon? Having someone who mislikes you means that there's something fundamentally, or not necessarily wrong with you, but there's something that they don't like about you as a person, and there will always be someone who does not like some part of you. So, that's fun. It's fun to think about how other people think. It's fun to interact with people, see how they react. It's all great fun to me. And when I deconstruct myself like this, going on about how I view people. I really do just view people way too positive. I see people as sort of, I'm just happy about people. And for some reason I can't be happy with myself, which is a very real emotion, I guess. The feeling that you like everyone, but you don't really like yourself. The reason why I like everyone is because I fundamentally have nothing that I like about myself, which is of course a blatant lie. I do love myself, but there are parts that I want fixed. And when I see other people, I only see the positives of the other people and don't necessarily seek out the negatives, of course. Of course, that could also be a blatant lie I tell to myself, that I see people in a positive way. Maybe I'm just trying to be positive, in a very negative world where everything's, going to shit. But things aren't really going to shit either. It's a very confusing thing, isn't it, this fucking world? So, there you have it. That's 11 minutes of talking straight right there out of my ass with no actual preparations. So, there you have it. But I feel like for the first episodes, or the first episode, I've done my part, introducing myself, talking a little bit about Osu, and a little bit about my worldview. And as these episodes progress, you guys will learn more about me, my thoughts, and how I view this world and interact with it. And this will then give you guys a deeper look into, my psyche and how I see things, But I think that's a good finish for the first episode. Please come to the next ones and listen to me ramble again. That's it for me. It's been fun.